Got yellow, white light. There we go. All right. We're here. I'm here. We're here. We're here together.
Yes.
Hopefully you guys.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, they should be able to hear you. He's a little further away, but you should still be able to hear him. And all right, we're gonna get started because I have no idea how long this is gonna take. But tonight I am attempting to build all of this. It is a 3D puzzle vase. It has 160 pieces. Yeah. There's some instructions here on the back. It says it doesn't matter which bag you start with on the little card inside. But then the bags are numbered, so I'm gonna go in order of the numbers on the bags. But I am building this vase to put in the the Lego cherry blossoms that I built last night, which you can see here. They turned out quite nicely. So I have never done a 3D puzzle before. Have you ever done a 3D puzzle?
Not to that extent, no.
Has anyone else anyone watching ever done a 3D puzzle before? And if so, how did it go? I've always wanted to try one, but I've never really had the opportunity. So let's see how this goes. There's 4 bags like this. They're numbered 1, 2, 3, and 4. It came with a cylinder. This goes on the inside because you can actually use this like a real vase. You can put water in this tube and put flowers inside of it. Yes, it's a usable vase.
I had no idea.
Yeah. And it has these 2 rings. One goes at the top. I'm assuming this one, which is a little smoother of a finish, and one goes at the bottom. And it came with a stand that you can put the vase on top of. Make it look a little more, a little more formal, fancy, yeah. So, and the pieces, I guess I don't know what I was expecting. It makes sense that it wouldn't be made out of cardboard like most puzzles.
But you're working with water.
Yeah, they're plastic. They're plastic pieces and they're curved. Look at that. They have like a curve to them. Isn't that interesting? So we're going to see how this goes. Helene says, I love regular puzzles. Tried the 3D puzzles before, didn't like them, but my brother and his family do. Okay. See, I'm not a fan of regular puzzles, to be honest with you. I'm not a big puzzle kind of gal. I get bored with them. So I'm hoping I don't get bored with this one because I really want to finish it. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Okay, it does say on the back, puzzle vase is divided into 4 packs of 40 pieces each. So each of these numbered packs, and the one I opened, they have 40 pieces in them. It says the pieces are unique within each division. So there's sections of the vase that they belong to. Tips: build your puzzle vase starting with bag 1 and continue through bags 2 to 4. Joining large sections may be difficult as the pieces are curved. Try building by taking individual pieces and joining them to the larger section. So we're going to start with this ring because this is the bottom ring. The way that they have it notched out, I guess it holds the pieces. And I can tell that this is a bottom piece because it has some words on it. So I'm going to start with that and try and figure out how to fit it on here. Oh, okay. Whoop. Sorry. So we can tell these are the bottommost pieces because look at that. You see that? There's a little plastic notch built into this piece. That makes sense because the little plastic notches go into those plastic notch holes. And that's what holds it in there. Boom. Look at that. Okay, so instead of starting with the outer edges of the puzzle like I typically would, oh my gosh, look how tiny this piece is. Let's start with the bottom pieces, the notched pieces. So this is one. It has another bit of text on it, so that was also kind of obvious. Look at this one's shaped crazy. Wow, this is going to be interesting. All right, I'm going to flip them over so we can see the pattern on them. I'm also going to look for those bottom pieces. Now, this looks like a bottom piece, but it doesn't have a notch in it. But look how it has a border to it. Maybe it's a top piece. I don't know. Michael. Michael. Michael says, notch hole, man. You made me sing that, Michael. You did that to me. All right. While I am working on this, Aaron is working on his animal cards.
Yes, I've got. You guys remember way back, I mentioned that I was really into, or really wanted to get this animal cards that was like a subscription that they had on television where they would send you a different animal every month and you put them in these little boxes. But I never got it. My mom said, you're not going to use that. It's going to get messed up. You're going to lose them. So I never got them. And I was kind of sad. But I mentioned it in passing to Nana, and then lo and behold, she went onto eBay and she found like several sets so that I could make a complete set in as pristine condition as possible. So I like to, as you've probably seen, if you've seen some of my shorts, I do the time lapse images. I talk about different animals. So my plan is to go through this entire set and eventually do all the animals that are in this set. So right now I am organizing. I'm getting the best versions of all the cards. I'm putting them all in alphabetical order, and it's going to take me a little while. It's fun.
So I was correct. These are top pieces. These ones with the these two pieces with the edge on them. They are top pieces because again, I had read that the pieces are unique within each division, which means that there's like 4 sections, and we're building from bottom to top instead of building around the base. I thought we would build around and all the way up, but we're going to be building from bottom to top. So, but you can see how easily they're sticking together, they're staying together well. I like that. It's not floppy, it's not frustrating. So it's really just a matter of matching up the pattern like that. It really seems like it might go quickly. Famous last words, right? Michael says you need to show Aaron the giant Death Star Lego build. I'm pretty sure we've seen it. Chris says, Aaron, do you draw the animals on the cards?
I'm going to draw my own versions of the cards that have already been. These cards are already like they're kind of like trading cards or collector's cards, but I'm going to be doing a little drawing of each of them and giving little like factoids or information on each.
So if you guys watch Aaron's content, you may have seen him talk about some various creatures while drawing them, some endangered species and stuff of that nature. So that's essentially what he's talking about. He has this whole huge set of things, and the cards look like this. So they have the creature on the front and the facts and stuff on the back. And so he's working to get one full, solid, good set, and then he'll use those as inspiration for what to draw about on his short video, and what to say about it, along with probably some additional research. Oh, I got lucky there. Look at that one. This is so strange building upward like this. I'm assuming, this is an assumption, but I think maybe a valid one. I'm assuming that the smaller pieces are for the upper part of the vase, the neck section, since it has less circumference. So I'm going to put those aside over here. And try to right now work on the flower. So I'm looking for, like right here, I have this white flower. I have part of it. So I'm looking for another part of a white flower that might fit there. Like that one. Chelsea says, I have a 3D bird, but I haven't started it yet due to it being clear, which makes it harder. Okay, this looks like it goes there. There it goes. Thank you, Debbie. Regina says, we got cards once a month that were animals. I need to look and see if I still have it. Yeah, Regina's probably the same, probably the exact same thing. Yes, Regina, the green box. That's exactly
Yeah.
what he has. I found 4 of them for him on eBay. See? Green box. All the cards. But none of them were complete sets. So I had to get multiple sets so that he could put them together to make one complete set. I've done that a few times. I like surprising him with things. He'll just like be like, "Oh, when I was a kid, I used to have this and I lost it," or "Oh, when I was a kid, I wish I had this, but I didn't." I'm like, "Well, now you will."
Awesome.
Thank you, Jenny. Yeah, it's just a matter of figuring out where the matching pieces are. It's not really hard at all. The pieces, I'm really pleasantly surprised with how nicely they slip together, being that they're plastic. And how well they stay together. That's the biggest thing. I was really worried that I was going to be constantly putting things back together because they'd be falling apart the whole time, but it's not, doesn't seem to be the case. Hmm. It's weird. It seems like that's the right piece, but it doesn't quite match all the way. Thank you, Rhonda. Michael says, I used to have cards like that, but it was all about various cars, photos, and information.
Nice.
Kathleen, I haven't watched in a while. You do an amazing job, Nana. Thank you, Kathleen. Unfortunately, I'm in the hospital and I can't sleep. Oh, I'm sorry you're in the hospital. I hope whatever it is, I hope you're on the mend and that you're going to be getting out of the hospital. I'm sorry you can't sleep. But you can hang out with us while you're unable to sleep. You know, I just saw on my 23andMe, we all did 23andMe a couple years ago. I gave it to my kids and to my parents as a Christmas gift. Aaron and Anna and I, we all did it. And so every once in a while I get notifications of new things, you know, either like new people, like, oh, I found new relatives, or which really just means that new relatives joined, or new like medical history stuff. And I was just reading on mine, a new kind of like test thing came in and said that my genetic code or whatever, I'm predisposed, highly predisposed to insomnia, which explains a lot. Yeah. Okay, this is confusing me. This must go here, but I don't see another piece that makes sense. Tammy, you can purchase this vase or other ones just like it with different designs on our Amazon affiliate page. I have it on there on the ZenZone list. Everything that you see on our on this ZenZone live streams that I do, everything that you see, you can purchase through our Amazon affiliate page, which someone will probably link in the chat if you don't already have the link, or if you're in our community, you can find the link to the Amazon store right at the bottom of the menu on the left side. It's a quick and easy way to get to the Amazon affiliate page anytime if you're part of our community. There's always a fast link right there. No, that's not it. I'm stuck, baby.
What are you gonna do?
I don't know. I'm gonna keep pushing. I'm gonna keep going.
Keep on keeping on.
I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna find this piece right here. And then when I find it, I'm gonna be like, oh, that one. This one goes there. I know it does. Right there. Okay, if that one goes there. Let's see. If that one goes there, then perhaps is it this one? Yep, that's it. Thank you, Jennifer. Jennifer put the link up for anyone who's interested in exploring. You can go to the Amazon store, and then right there at the top, you'll see the A3ZenZone or the ZenZone shopping list. And that's where you can find all the things that I do on these lives. See the bird coming together.
Nice.
There. I wonder, is this light, should it be brighter? Is that better? Kathy says, sorry I'm late. There is no late with ZenZone. There is only just when you arrive. Chris says, Nana, what did you have for dinner tonight? I had Jersey Mike's. Ooh, we haven't had Jersey Mike's in a long time. We had dinner with our subs tonight, with the subs on the sub live, and we had Chick-fil-A. We ended up running out of time for dinner and had to get something fast. So Aaron ran out and grabbed us some Chick-fil-A, but we do like Jersey Mike's.
Hey, these are the things that have invaded Florida.
Oh, yeah? Oh, gosh. Look at you guys.
They started out in the Keys and they're working their way north. Some people think they've even made it as far as New York.
Lovely. Good times. All right, let's see. Looking for one with a little piece of a leaf in there. We only have 4 pieces with green left. So it can only be, there we go, one of those. Yes, that is a rat. That's what it is. Now, I'm amazed that you don't have to put any kind of coating on this, but I wonder if you should, right? Like if you should Meaning, like, even though they don't recommend it, I wonder if it's not a good idea to do it anyway, just to make it, put like a Mod Podge layer over it or something so that you don't have to worry about it coming apart at any point. Seems like it's a tall vase too, because I'm still going up, 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 and I have quite a few pieces left. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Look at that. It's really neat. Yeah, Deb, I like the details on the vase as well. I picked this one out because it felt like it was going to match the cherry blossoms nicely. So it also has cherry blossoms on it. So I think it'll look pretty cool when it's done with them in there. So now we're starting to get over the big curve, the bottom of the vase, moving upwards into where it's going to start becoming smaller. You can see when it stands up, it's going to be like that. It's pretty substantial size. Don't have the other part of the butterfly here, I don't think. I don't see it unless it's this. I guess it's just, oh, there it is. Just a little part because it's sideways. That's why. Butterfly sideways. And you guys out just a little bit. We're down to the last 6 large pieces. This one. There we go. Whoops. All right, well, there you go. You can knock them out if you do that. I
You want me to push that back or just
No, I squeezed it a little bit funny and it knocked the connected piece out. I think I was trying to squeeze it and I'm not sure. I think it goes there, but I'm not 100%. Yeah, it goes there. I mean, I think once you have the entirety of the circle together, this is why I'm a little confused why we didn't build around the bottom and then kind of rotate our way up to the top. That would have made a little more sense to me. Because I think the structural integrity of the piece is held together by all the pieces touching each other, right? So it seems like it would have been a little more stable going together that way. However, that being said, it is pretty stable with the pieces being made out of plastic. This is quite impressively stable as I'm putting it together. They stick together quite well. I mean, you guys can see it's, I can hang it upside down. I can move it in all directions and nothing is falling apart unless I'm forcefully knocking it apart. But it looks pretty cool. And the design looks nice. It's not cheap looking at all. This was not expensive, this item, this kit. Okay, I think we are at the top of, we're going into the neck here. So now we're going to start putting on these little tiny pieces. Which they are substantially smaller than the pieces we've been working with. See? Just a baby piece. Tammy, you ordered one? Cool. Which did you get the same design or are you getting a different design? They had some other really pretty ones. There was like a black one that I thought looked pretty cool. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, see if you squeeze them together the wrong way and it puts pressure on the other side of the piece, then it wants to like pop it off from the other side. Deb says some of the 3D puzzles are hundreds of dollars. Really? Well, this was definitely not hundreds of dollars. Kathy says that's the coolest puzzle I've ever seen. Yeah, I agree. It's pretty neat. I've never seen anything quite like it. But like I said, I've also never done a 3D puzzle before. This is definitely getting more delicate as we go up. I'm going to try putting this neck piece together separately because there's only 6 pieces and this is the top. And then I'll put it together. 'Cause I know this one goes there. Paula says, is the little tray also Amazon? It is, but I don't have the trays on there right now, but I will add them if people are interested. I love these little trays. You know, I bought them. It's a pack of like 6. And I bought them because Aaron will often bring me coffee or tea in my office in the morning. And we do pour over coffee. So it requires like a whole setup. You know, you've got your cup and your pour over funnel and your little kettle with your hot water. And so this is like the perfect size to hold the cup of coffee and the little pour over guy. And then he brings the kettle separately and it just keeps everything together. It's easier to manage and carry around. But they have served lots of purposes. I have up here one that I use for my diamond painting. Okay, here we go. We're going to add this neck piece on, and then we can open up bag 2. Look at that. Got one side done. Pretty cool. Okay. Moving on. Nana, I want someone to bring me coffee in the morning. Yeah, I kind of lucked out with the husband thing. All right, here's my 2 bottom pieces, it looks like. So now the trick is figure out which side they join to. Do we go this way? Looks like we do. Okay. I do have a very special husband. I really do. I do.
Well, I have a special wife.
I really think the fact that Aaron and I were such good friends before it changed to anything else made a difference. I think the fact that we didn't date in a traditional way made a big difference.
Right. Definitely have an effect.
Because we sat for over a year just talking, a year and a half, right? Just talking. That's all we could do. But we talked, the way that good friends talk for hours at a time, every single night.
Yeah.
the same way that some of you may talk with your girlfriends or your own best friends. And I think that's why by the time we did get together and become a couple,
Mhm.
it felt like we had already been together for such a long time.
Right. It really did.
I mean, even now, we've been married 2 years,
Yeah.
and it feels like we've been together at least 5 years,
Yeah. I agree.
if not longer. So, and not in a bad way either. Like in a very comfortable, like we've just been together a long time
Mhm.
kind of way. Not to say we don't have, our own issues and things that we have to work out and
Sure.
disagreements and stuff,
Right.
just like anyone else.
Yeah.
But
The good parts are good.
okay. There we go. Hi, Danielle. Thank you, Erica. Yeah, it's pretty cool looking. Oh, I got about just about a whole bird. I think this is the piece. Look at that. Got a whole bird together.
Yeah. Cool.
Hi, Darcy. Michael says, wow, that's a great puzzle. It looks like those vases that look cracked. Yeah. Yeah, this is pretty cool. I'm very impressed with it. Look at it. Look at this is what we have together so far. It's neat. Very neat. I'm glad I found this.
I mean, were you specifically looking for something?
Not at all. I was just looking through all the different Lego flowers, and it just it popped up probably because it was related.
That's really nice.
+1 for the algorithm, right?
Yeah.
It's the Amazon shopping algorithm at work right there. It's like, hey, if you're shopping for Lego flowers, you might like a vase that you have to put together too. Since you're building things. Smart. So this is what I'm figuring out as I'm going through this. Sometimes when you go to put the piece in from the front, you know that it's the right piece and it fits, but you really have to squeeze a little harder to get it to fit on. And when you do that, you risk the integrity of the other pieces you're connecting it to. And that's when you can start to pop pieces out. And I've found the last few times, I'm going to test that theory again right now, that if you switch it and you go in from behind instead of in the front, look at that, it pops in much more easily. You don't have to worry about everything flying apart. So, see, we're learning as we go. No, this one doesn't seem to want to go from either direction. There we go. It's like, I'm going to make a liar out of you. There we go. Yes, Darcy, the pieces are made of plastic. Pretty cool, huh? It's like a very heavy duty plastic, and I have to say I'm really impressed with the printing on it. It looks pretty good for being a design printed onto plastic. Tammy says, Nana, what is Aaron going to build for Anna? Tammy, if you go watch the live, if you go replay the live we did, you get to see his drawings of what he's building. You can see the schematic of it. And of course, we always encourage folks to replay our live streams because that helps us out tremendously with ad revenue, as long as you let the commercial play for 30 seconds. Yep. Good night, Jennifer.
Good night.
Sleep well. Yes, Darcy, I mentioned that at the beginning of the live, and I showed all the pieces and talked about how you can put real flowers in it. I'm going to be putting Lego flowers in it, but you absolutely can put real flowers in it. Is there one bag for each side of the vase? Yes, Cheryl. There are 4 bags. They said each bag has 40 pieces. And so it's 4 quadrants of the vase that you build one at a time, just like this. And it's not taking me that long. We've been on for 48 minutes, but I've probably been working for about 35, maybe, right? I'm not quite halfway done. And this is not, I'm enjoying this much more than I do regular puzzles. The regular puzzles I just feel like I get bored with trying to figure out what goes where. This one, like, occasionally I'll have to try a few different pieces, but for the most part, it's making sense. It's not requiring tons of constantly just trying piece after piece after piece until you figure out which one fits. Like, you can tell which ones go together for the most part just by looking at the design, which I think makes it more enjoyable. Oh yes, replays, Chris, are actually we actually make more ad revenue on replays than on live streams by far, because there's far more ads on replays than on live streams. So always thankful when you guys do the replays if you miss the live. And like I said, the only caveat is that you have to let the ad play 30 seconds before you skip it. They'll give you that skip button right away. But if you do it, it doesn't count. So you just got to wait until 30 seconds into the ad before you click on it. There we go. Got it. Look at that. Got like half of the bottom done. Check it out. Look, baby.
Wow. It's starting to look like a real vase.
All right.
That's cool.
Okay. Onward and upward. All right, this piece definitely has wood in the middle. It's this one. Okay. Yeah, Lynn, absolutely. This would make a really nice Christmas gift for someone who enjoys puzzles or someone who enjoys flowers.
For puzzles and flowers.
Someone who enjoys home decor. No, that goes there. Definitely goes there. An Easter gift. Yes, that's right, Chris. It would make a nice Easter gift. Maybe it's this one. I tried all of them except the one with the butterfly, and that's the one that goes there. Okay. Thank you, Shirley. Shirley says, that's so pretty. Shirley, you can get it on my Amazon affiliate page. I have them right on the ZenZone shopping list. Maybe I should put the link up on the screen for folks who are interested. Hold on one second. You won't be able to click on it, but you will be able to type it out. It's a short link, so. All right, if you go here, if you go to that link, That's like the link for all links, and that will take you to a page with a bunch of buttons, and one of those buttons will be for our Amazon affiliate store. And once you get to our Amazon affiliate store, you will see the ZenZone list. And if you click on the ZenZone list, you'll see the vases in there. Now, there are multiple designs, and I think I have one in there. And when you click on the one vase, you'll be able to see some of the other designs they have available. Yes, Tracy, you can put water in this. It comes with a cup. And so at the very end, after we get it all put together, this cup here is going to go up inside of it. And this holds water. And you can put real flowers in there. Not a lot. It's not a big vase. But you can put, you know, a good bouquet of real flowers. All right, we made it to the top of the big part. Let me just do these little pieces. I'm going to put together the top part again like I did last time separately. You can see these are the two top pieces because they have the rim. Debbie says, very pretty from here. It doesn't look like a puzzle on the finished part. Yeah, I think it's going to look really nice when it's done. There we go. I say it seems like the right piece. Sometimes they just, like I said, sometimes they just have to go in from the other direction. If you get one of these and you're pushing on it, just seems tight, just try to go in from the back side or the front side or opposite of whatever it is you're doing. I think it'll pop right in for you. Oh, Shirley, thank you. That's very kind. Very sweet. Thank you. I'm not doing anything special. Just living my life in public. I am who I am. Yeah, Cheryl, that's what someone else, I think Michael mentioned. It looks like someone painted crackle medium on a regular vase. Yeah, it's cool. It's a cool effect. All right, here we go. It's the last piece of the neck. So now we got to put it together. Now, it did say in the instructions not to do this. It said the best way to do it is to put together piece by piece instead of trying to add chunks on like this.
What is that?
I think, because then you have to do more forcing it to conform once they're all together in a big chunk.
Mm.
So see, now I'm putting stress on these lower pieces
Right.
to try and fit this big piece on here, but the pieces there's such a huge difference between the sizing. Oh dear, I hope I didn't make a mistake.
They did it wrong.
No, it's just that the neck pieces are a lot smaller
Mm.
than the body pieces, just
Mm.
inherently because the neck of the vase is smaller.
Right.
So I just wanted to build them separate off of the base. It's gonna make things harder for myself in a way, but there we go. Got it. Okay. That's half. Look at that. That's pretty sharp. It looks like an art installation piece. Hanging on the wall in a frame. It's funny. Randy says, do we need to stay on ads when there's more than one in a row? I just want to be sure to do that correctly. Yeah, so it's each ad on an individual basis. If you let it play for 30 seconds, it counts in it as an ad view. So if you get one ad, you let it play 30 seconds, you can click the skip button. If it leads you into another ad, let that play for 30 seconds, and then you can click the skip button again, and then it usually brings you back to the live. But you don't have to let them play in their entirety. Now, sometimes I know if they give you multiple ads in a row and the ad is only like 40 seconds long and you click skip after 30 seconds, sometimes it'll skip that second ad and just bring you back. That's up to you. If you want to run the second ad for another ad view or not, it's totally up to you. I mean, it's all up to you. You can skip them the second the button comes up if you want to. We're just letting people know what helps us out the most, since that is the majority of our income, those ad views. Okay, on to section 3. Whew, it's stressful. All right, so we've got our, look at these, they're so colorful. Some really pretty pieces in here. I'm just flipping them all over, and I'm separating the neck, those smaller neck pieces, from the larger body pieces and the top pieces. There we go. Okay. So these are our two bottom pieces here. So this one goes right here. Now I have to say it is feeling more precarious as I get more of it together. I think this third section is going to be the most nerve-wracking, and then I think the last section will feel better again since it'll be bringing it all together. But I think this third section is going to be hardest. Just, being concerned about knocking pieces apart and stuff like that.
Mm.
Lynn says, do you have to hold it gently? I mean, I'm not being superly gingerly with it. See, I'm not being overly gingerly. But I am not squeezing on it, because if I were to clench my hand together like this, it would definitely fall apart. But I don't have to be like super crazy careful. Just common sense careful. The pieces, the plastic is quite firm. It is really pretty, Deb, isn't it? It is really pretty. We'll get a really good look at it when I'm done here. Stacy says, I think I would open all 4 bags so I could do row by row. You could definitely try. I considered it seriously. Tina says, how are the cards coming along, Aaron?
It feels like I'm hardly making a dent. So sad.
Are you going through them in alphabetical order? Are you finding duplicates?
Yeah, but I'm not going to compare them to laughter.
Oh, you're putting them all. How come you don't do it as you go so you don't have to do multiple steps?
I'm doing it as I go.
No, I mean picking out the best one.
Because I don't want to have to think. I just want to get this organized and then.
Oh man, then you have to go through all of the cards twice though.
That's fine. It's okay.
It's so much more work. It's going to be a process. It's not something that's going to happen in one night, that's for sure. Tina says, it sounds like me with my baseball cards.
It's definitely like that sort of a situation. Tons and having to sort them. And at least I don't have to put them in sleeves or protective shields or anything.
Although maybe they should be.
I was just say maybe I should, but I don't know if they even have this size.
Right. Okay. Stuck. What is this piece? It definitely has a stem going through it. So it's one of the stem pieces. It's a vertical piece, not a horizontal piece, which if you have enough picture, you can tell the difference. Maybe it's this one. Yes, that is it. Okay. Lynn says, you can tell you're a mom. You have immense patience. I like this kind of stuff. It's engaging and relaxing at the same time for me. I think there are plenty of moms out there who do not have very good patience. Okay, let's see. We have another, this time a horizontal stem piece. Oh, thank you, Tina, for the super sticker.
Yeah, thank you.
No, this goes over here for sure. For sure, that goes over there. So it's not one of those. See, this looks like a vertical. I keep coming back to this piece, but that's not it. Wait, no, it's not it. That is not it. Oh, I think it's, wait, can't be that one because there's, no, that's not right. Maybe if I fill in over here, let me try to go in. It might give me some better insight. What's up, babe?
I was just gonna find something.
Ooh! Shirley says, Anna, is there anything you can't do? And Stacey says, yes, she's not great at trivia. This is true. I am not great at trivia. Aaron, listen to him laughing at me.
I like smart asses. People that say smart things.
Yeah. I don't hold all the useless trivia facts in my head like Aaron and Anna do.
Mine just all gets caught up there. It's a clog. It builds up.
I think I put this too far down. I need to come back up. There we go. All right. Now, maybe. Oh, that's where that one goes. I thought it went in this next spot, but it did not. Now, see, look, this might be easier to find now. It's not that. It's not that. Is it this one? Nope. Nope. My goodness. Ooh, is it this one? Nope. I'm really stuck on this one. Okay, there's something There's a little piece of brown there, and there's a little piece of flower here. So gosh. What am I missing? Lynn says, your brain is filled with so many other things, Nana. You don't have room for useless trivia. Heh. Thank you, Lynn. Mindy says, you're great at music trivia. You know every song.
True.
That is true. Not every song, but I know a lot of them. I am the jukebox. I'm really stuck, guys. It's got to be one of these. I just, for some reason, I'm not. It's not connecting. Ha 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 ha. My funny pun. Why can't I find this piece? Okay, it's so strange. I feel like it would be that one, but it's really not. I keep putting it up there. Look at that. Nope, it's really not. It must be one of these pieces that I'm thinking is a vertical piece. But it's actually a horizontal piece. The flowers do kind of go sideways. Oh, there it is. Yep. I thought this was a vertical piece. See, that's what I get. That's what happens. There we go. Yay. All right. Now we can keep going. Yeah, Debbie, I think I will be done. We're getting about halfway done with section 3, and then we just have to do the last one, and that'll be it. Tell Aaron to help you. Aaron's got his own mess going on.
I would just get in the way.
Okay, I don't think I'm going to, I'm not going to build the neck piece separate this time because I feel like that would be really scary. So I'm just going to keep going through this piece by piece all the way up to the top the way they said to. Anita, you put the water cup in last. Like the very last thing you do. Good night, Kimberly. Good night, Susan. Okay. Thank you, Elaine. Chris says, Nana, it's so nice over here. No negative people. You know, there are from time to time, but the girls and I were talking, the moderators and I were just talking about how many there's so many fewer. There's much few. How do I word that? There are far less spammers and trolls and whatnot on YouTube. It seems like, even from a moderation standpoint. And then in our community space, of course, there's none. It's really wonderful in the community because there's like none of that going on. We've only had to remove, I think, 2 people from the community so far since we started, who were clearly determined to be a problem and just started up to kind of scope things out and then stir up some trouble. But it's a quick and easy removal process, and I've been able to keep things really on the up and up. It's been really nice. Really, really nice. All right, let's do this piece first. Hillary, fewer was correct. Hillary, where were you earlier? I needed you on the live. I was looking for you for grammatical assistance, and you were nowhere. What was it that I was asking about, Aaron? Do you remember?
Saying something are versus is.
Oh yeah, it was an are versus is thing. It's just like, why is it so awkward? It was a plural. It was an are. It felt like it should be an is, but it was not. Hillary says, if you can count them, it's fewer. If you can weigh or measure, it's less. Well, that's a good way to remember. No, this has to be it, right? No. This way. Ursula says, it's a beautiful puzzle vase, isn't it? It's really cool. I'm digging it. Getting so close. This definitely feels like the most precarious part is this neck part of section 3. I think is where we're going to hold our breath a little bit. And then once we're done here, you know what I just realized though? Hold on a second. Oh, I just thought of something, you guys. This is, how are we going to get our fingers in to push in the final section? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I feel like this is a trick, babe.
Huh.
How on earth are we going to get our fingers in to push on the final section? I guess we're just
You
going to,
don't.
well, we will.
They just point and laugh.
They're like, haha, we fooled another one. Got to the end and couldn't. See, I have fat fingers, though. That's the thing. We'll see. Okay, so worst case scenario, I'm already working out a plan B. If it becomes a problem, then we'll just remove the neck and we'll start working from here, and then we'll do this section, and we'll do this section, and we'll do that section. So I have a plan B, but we'll see if we can do it the way they say it can be done first. Come on, get in there. Hillary, it's fine. I was like, where's our resident grammar nerd when I need her? Okay, you. I know you belong there. Don't argue with me. Just get in there. Look, it stands up though. It's standing up by itself. All right, hold on. Let me see. It's making me sweat, you guys. Whew.
Sweat.
Cheryl says, hey, I just woke up. Glad you're on. Is this something you've done before? Absolutely not. Not ever. This is my very first time. But it's been pretty cool. We're just now starting to run into some trouble for the first time in the process. I'm trying to be really careful. I don't want to mess it all up. I'm starting to wonder. This piece does go here. It absolutely does. There's no way you're gonna convince me otherwise. It's the only one that makes sense. It just doesn't. Doesn't want to play nice. Shirley says, Nana, does Aaron do sketches for people? He does not. He has done commission pieces, but we're having some trouble right now figuring out how to do that in a way that allows Aaron to draw the way that he draws, because what tends to happen, and it's happened quite a few times, is that he will draw a piece the way that he draws, and the receiver, the person who's paying for it, doesn't like it the way that he draws it and requests corrections. And then that has gone back and forth a number of times before. And then by the time all is said and done, he's spent a crazy amount of time working on the drawing and getting it exactly the way they want it, because Aaron is very much a people pleaser. And then he's disheartened and not having fun and not making any money on the deal. So we're kind of backing away from commission. Oh, that was scary. If you weren't awake before, you're awake now. Oh my goodness. I was so sure that was going to just shatter everywhere. Oh goodness. Okay. Anyway. Too long, didn't read, no. No. All right. I'm going to stop messing with that piece right now. That was scary. Whew. Let's see. Try to go up this way. No. I wonder if that isn't the wrong piece somehow. Jennifer says, I held my breath in that moment. Me too. That was scary for a minute there. It's very.
That would have been bad.
I mean, it would have. It's whatever, but you know, I would prefer not.
Okay, it's done. Talk to you next time.
I would prefer.
I'm gonna go cry.
I would prefer not to have to start over, if at all possible. Sorry, guys. I know you can't see this as well, but I'm just trying to get these pieces together here. Tina says I was falling asleep until that point. Yeah, me too. See, I'm just feeling like something isn't right here. I don't think. It's weird because it kind of fits, but I don't think it goes together. Because there's a little bit of a gap there that didn't happen with the other ones. All right. You know what? We're going to move on and do the bottom of the other section, because I want to get this more stable. Executive decision. Moving into this next part. And then we'll worry about the top in a little bit. Okay. Let's do this. So the plastic notch in the base here wants to slide in, but there's no way to do that with this. There we go. With that being the last piece. So you really have to give it some oomph. All right. Yeah, this feels far more comfortable going into the final part where it's all coming together. Hmm. You okay over there, baby?
Yep, I'm just looking away. Just how many animals? I think it's every single animal on Earth, past and present.
Every single species. I wonder how many species there are altogether.
But I don't want to do the animals anymore. I don't like animals anymore. I thought I loved them, but no. Sick of them.
Have you even made it out of the A's yet?
I'm like through H right now.
Oh, well, that's not bad. Like of all the bins, the H?
No. One bin.
Wait, what? You're not taking all the A's out of all 4 bins and doing them?
I can't because I got to go through.
Aaron, no. Aaron, no. Please tell me you're not. You can't go through one bin at a time. Weren't they already in alphabetical order?
Some of them are, but other ones aren't.
But baby.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to sit down and do this as a family, like matching socks. Because you're gonna get so bogged down. Oh my goodness. Hillary says, what's he doing to those animals? He's traumatized right now. He can't tell you apparently.
Trying to organize it alphabetically. It's just taking a million years.
Well, I'm sorry to say, I believe it may be your method. But I'm willing to help you if you'd like to sit down and do it together sometime. I think that we could go through it in a much faster fashion. Hmm. Nope. Maybe I should find the video of you getting the cards and do it as the throwback video for tomorrow.
Oh,
And then we could do a live hanging out with folks where we're sitting and going through them as a follow-up. Because tomorrow is Throwback Thursday.
yes.
What is this? Oh, there's like a salamander or something climbing the tree here. Is that it goes in there? That doesn't go in there. Where's his body? I need his body. Strange. It seems like it works, but it's giving me trouble. Okay, there is a white flower there. Where is that piece? See, that's part of a white flower right there. Good night, Shirley.
Good night.
Wendy says it's wild how it makes a round shape, isn't it? It's really crazy. Okay. Where is this flower piece? It's like a whole chunk of a flower. And I don't see it. So weird. It's not those pieces because they're way too small. Oh, wait, this must be this one. There we we go. There we go. Okay. Now this one. Perhaps not. Mm-mm. Yes, this one. All right. We're getting there, you guys. We're getting there. Getting so close. This was definitely a better option, I think, to start working up from the bottom with a little more finger room. Oh gosh. I think that if you are someone who is religious and maybe doesn't make it to church every Sunday, that this is a good project for you. Because you will be praying. While you're putting it together. Come on. Get in there. This piece is giving me trouble. Tina says I'd be swearing.
You'll be taking the Lord's name in vain.
Oh, it's this one little corner of this piece doesn't want to cooperate. Come on, bro. Okay. Let me try. I'm going to try something else. I'm going to try take this one out. Put this one in first. I mean, is this not the right piece? That has to be the right piece. There's no way it's any other piece. Wendy, I would end up having to file the edges to make it fit. Regina says, religious people pray every day. Yes. Get in there. Oh, you know what? You might be onto something, Wendy. I think that might be the problem. There's some extra plastic shrapnel on the edges of this one.
It's called Flash.
It's called Flash?
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
How do you know that?
Models and stuff like the molding that's kind of bleeds over. It's
Ah.
called Flash.
Okay, well, thanks for mentioning that, because I wouldn't have thought to clear it out. But you can see, if you look at the back side, that there's a little bit of extra plastic there that's preventing it from fitting in there. So I'm just going to try and scrape it out without hurting myself. Here we go. Let's try this again. See if that did the trick. See, it says more useless trivia.
Girl.
Stacy's on a roll tonight. She takes no prisoners.
Yes, it's true though. It's useless.
Well, it's not useless in this case, though.
I mean, if you want to speak with someone who works with models and stuff, then I guess it wouldn't be useless. How often do you do that though, you know?
See if I can get that to stay in there now. Oh!
No.
And spit it out the bottom. Redirect. There we go. Needed that other piece to help. It still seems awkward. Like it's not going in quite all the way. Why? Why? We were doing so well. Why are you doing this to me? Okay. Plan C. It's you two. The two of you who are refusing to fit together. Uh-huh. Yep. And I know that you belong together because there's literally nothing else that has the same pattern. So why? Why are you being this way? Go. Be friends. Love one another. You see that? Jen says it does what it wants. I feel like there's still like some little lip in the way. I almost do need like a little file, like a little nail file. Did I just pick up the wrong piece? I do. What did I just do? Am I losing it, you guys? Is this not even the right piece? Nikki, I look up. Nikki says, "Are you sure that's the right piece?" I'm not anymore, Nikki. I'm not sure of anything at this point, to be honest. It seems like it's the right piece because it seems like, I mean, look, what else is going to fit right there like that? And both pieces fit into their, like, the side pieces. They seem to fit into the side pieces properly. I don't know what else it could be. What on earth else could go there? Maybe the right piece was used somewhere else. But nothing else is giving me that much trouble. Everything else is nice and smooth. Everything else looks right. I don't think that's the case. This piece definitely fits right there. See? And this is the only piece left with that amount of greenery on there. I mean, tell me that doesn't go there. It matches exactly. It's just doesn't want to sit in there quite all the way. It's better than it was. I really think there's just some plastic in the way right here, right on this little edge right here. There's like a little piece of plastic on the bottom of the round piece. Just right there. I just need to shave this little piece right here. But I don't have, do we have a nail file somewhere? Like a little metal nail file? I might, if I can get this edge off. Then I could move forward with this.
No, watch out. No. No. Wake up.
Yeah, it's just that side right there that just doesn't want to connect very well. So you just have to do a little bit of surgery. It could be, Mindy. It could be an error in the cut. I think it's just extra plastic. I don't think the piece is cut completely wrong. It fits in every other way. But I also don't want to ruin the design, so I'm trying to be careful and go in small steps. Did Aaron give up on his cards? No, he's still working on them. Can't figure out what is it. Hmm. This is very confusing. I'm not understanding where the issue is. See, I'll show you guys. Look very closely at the little rounded piece that goes in. You see how it's just sticking out ever so slightly. But it's enough that it ruins the structural integrity of the piece. Like, it doesn't want to stay in place. But I think I'm going to have to hope that the top pieces above it will help hold it into place. Let's see if I can get it to work. almost like want to squeeze it together with a pair of pliers. It's like my fingers just can't squeeze hard enough to pop it into place. But then I know if I take pliers to it, it's gonna rub the design off. I don't want to do that. So man, it's so frustrating. We're doing so well up to this point. It sticks out. Don't like it. Baby.
Mm-hmm. What's going on?
I'm sad.
Why? Because it's not working?
Yeah.
You think it's gonna not totally not work, or is it gonna kind of work?
I think it's a problem.
Like
I think it's a problem. If I could just get this piece flat in there, then it would be fine. But look at it. See what I'm talking about? No, you need both hands so you can touch it and look at it and feel it and see what I'm saying here.
Like right here where it's
the connection between those two pieces.
Yeah. It's tough. Do you want me to try it or just?
I mean, I have been squeezing on it for 15 minutes now. So I don't think you can do anything different than I can in that regard. There's something blocking it. There's something preventing it from
Realizing it's true.
From going on there all the way. And I'm just, that might work. Oh, I think forced it in from the other direction. I think it just doesn't, I don't know, maybe, you know what I think it is? I think the rounded insert piece is a little bit too long. Because look, there's a little gap. Do you see the gap? But I think I got it to work now. I think that will work. As long as it doesn't bow back out once I put it in here. Okay. I might be able to make this work now. Let's try to get the other pieces in quickly. Hooray! Lock it into place. Where's the top of the flower? Oh my gosh. No, where is it? No. This one. There it is. Okay. And then this one. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no, what are we going to run into? Nope. Come on. You have to. No. Look at, he's back out again. Look at that. Look at that stinker right there. That one piece. You see it? Just that piece right there. Doesn't want to stay in there. You sucker with an F. Son of a 2D puzzle. That does, maybe it gives it some character. It's the final piece. The last piece that doesn't. Maybe we'll go with it. I'm gonna keep going because if I don't, I might lose my sanity.
That's not gonna be fun for anybody.
We're gonna put the rest of it together and then figure out what to do after that. Ooh. Chelsea says that piece is like, nope, not today. I know, that piece woke up and chose defiance. Where is that piece of that flower? Weird. Nope. Look at this. All the rest of it. Just that little window into the inner workings of the vase. All right. Sometimes that's the way life works. Sometimes things don't go as planned. Sometimes all the pieces don't fit together the way they're supposed to, or the way you want them to. Sometimes you just have to make adjustments. Right, babe?
Yep. Very true. It's not working.
You know that saying, if it ain't broke, don't fix it?
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes if it's broke, you don't fix it.
Right.
And sometimes you just come up with a bunch of bullshit to make yourself feel better. And that's okay too.
Sometimes you just face stuff, try to sound deep and meaningful. It's just bluff.
Sometimes that's just the way you cope. Okay, now is the hard part because we're in the neck and we're on the all white pieces that have to really fit together properly. Michael says, "Give peace a chance." Think of this stuff, Michael. Seriously. Oh my goodness. Wendy says, "Just put that side to the wall. No one will notice."
Exactly.
I will know. I will know, and I'll look at the vase, and it'll be a constant reminder of my failure.
They sit there mocking me.
It's a constant symbol of how I wasn't good enough. I got all the way to the end, but I couldn't complete it.
Just shy of the finish line.
People come visit, like, tell me, is your vase half full or is it half empty? Thank you, Sharon. It's harder. It's definitely harder up here at the top. I feel like I'm more likely to accidentally pop everything apart.
That'd be awful.
Yeah. Thanks, Alice. Okay. Got that one in there. We're getting so close. I don't think you belong there. Thank you. You try to fit in, but you just don't. Okay, I'm going to tackle this from the other way and try to build down at this point. Because that worked for me before. Thank you, Christine. I appreciate it. I appreciate the support. Okay. I think I got that part. I think. Seems about right. Oh my goodness. Is this piece upside down? No. Chris says, Nana, does Aaron have patience like you? You know what's funny about Aaron and I? We have patience for different things. There are some things that he has far more patience than I do to tolerate. And there are other things that I have more patience than him to tolerate. I don't know that Aaron would tolerate this particular project as well as I do. I think he would get very frustrated.
Yeah.
Whereas something else, like, if there were something outside, like some kind of machinery that would be used by a construction company or something, and it was like this repetitive, constant sound, I would be jumping out of my skin, and he would not even be the least bit bothered by it.
What are you talking about? Oh, that.
Yeah. So we have different strengths and weaknesses. Whoop. Okay, this piece is another one. It definitely goes here. It's the very last piece of its kind. Oh, maybe it doesn't. No, because that's angled another different. Yeah. No, it does. That's angled completely differently over there. Right? Oh, you know what? These two might need to be swapped. Actually. Can I get this apart without? Come on. Thank you. You there. Come with me. Try you in a different spot. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, everybody calm down. Relax. We're not, you don't need to freak out. Got it under control. Look at that. Beauty. And you belong here, don't you? Yes, you do. Very good. That'll do, Peace. That'll do. All right. Look at that. That was it. That was it. So it's just this one. Just this one that wants to be
A rebel.
a rebel. But now it's very pretty. Now we put the top ring on. See? Oh, no, no, no. Stay there. All right, hold on. You got to put the top ring on. All of these edge pieces have to slide up inside this ring edge. together at the top. I get it? No? Nope. Not all the way. Okay. Like that, I think. Man, I'm pushing on this with some serious force, just on the top, but it is holding together. And then this is the cup, the water cup. Goes up there like that and locks into place. That's it. It's done.
Flowers in there.
Took me about what, 2 hours? 2 hours and 20 minutes maybe. Ran into a couple snafus.
But you did it.
But I did it. I think it's actually deeper than the flowers. Hold on, lift this up so you
You'll
guys.
have to put some little Lego pieces like marble gravel or something.
Put that where you guys can see. Yeah, the flowers, it seems like, well, it's in there. It doesn't go all the way to the bottom, but it's in there. And definitely, I don't think I'm going to be able to fit the other flowers in here also at the same time. I think it's just going to be the cherry blossoms in here. But yeah.
Very cool.
This side is nice with the birds without the missing piece. You like it, babe?
I love it. I think it's really cool. Very pretty. And you don't have to water it. That's also a plus.
Yes. You don't have to water it. Just maybe blow off the dust once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Well, we did it for the most part.
Looks great.
Just
Good
this.
job.
Thank you, baby. Just this one piece. That I don't know. I don't know what will come of this piece. I might play with it some more. I might try and figure out if there's another part of it that needs to be shaved down so it fits in there. Just so. But thank you guys. Thank you. I'm pleased with it. The blur background button. No, it doesn't work without faces. All right, I'm going to go. I'm going to call it a night. Thank you guys for hanging out for the whole thing. This was fun. And again, if you want to try this yourself, they're on our Amazon affiliate page under the ZenZone link. And they do have different designs and different colors. So, okay. Sleep well, y'all. We'll see you tomorrow. Say bye.
Bye.